What's up, Dobsters? Dob Blooms. So I'm just gonna go over like what I project some of these receivers, tight ends, running backs, whatever they're gonna get this week. Last week I was 22 for 48, went below 50% again. That's okay though. Looks like I'm making a little bit, of a run here. My top five was 2 for 5. Can't get that top five. That's crazy. My spider was 2 for 8. Probably the worst spider I had this year. And then my crazy one was 2 for 7. I did have one 10-leg parlay that I flexed, and then I had one 5-leg parlay in the Kansas City Detroit game that I did well in. For my DraftKings, it was a good week, except I didn't win anything huge. It was just for DK, it was just good lineups to make the line. So my best one was Jordan Love, Christian McCaffrey, Jonathan Taylor, Elick Manor, JSN, Ashton Doolin, who actually got a goose egg. Not good in DK. Surprised I was in within the line. Anyway, Taysom Hill, Josh Jacobs, and Cincinnati defense for a total of 146.76 points. The winner had Bryce Young, Josh Jacobs, Rico Dowdy, JSN, George Pickens, Brian Thomas Jr., Tommy Tremble, Ladrick McConkey, and Las Vegas D for a total of 229.26 points, which is normal. That's usually what the winner gets, is around that 225 to 230 area. For this week, Miami and Cleveland game. For Miami, I got Darren Waller going over 32 plus receiving yards. On the other side, for Cleveland, I got Jerry Jeudy going over 37 plus receiving yards, and Harold Fannin going for 40 plus receiving yards. For the New England Tennessee game, on the New England side, I got Kayshon Boutte going for 32 plus receiving yards. Travion Henderson going for 15 plus receiving yards. Hunter Henry going for 39 plus receiving yards, or 37. Either way, I think he's going to get over 40. Drake May going for 24 plus rushing yards. On the Tennessee sides, going with my boy Jameer DK. I think he's due for a game, and I don't want to miss it. But I got him going for 18 plus receiving yards, and Ty J Spears going for 12 plus receiving yards. The New Orleans Chicago game, we're down. New Orleans, I got Alvin Kamara going for 45 plus rushing yards, or 46, doesn't matter. Keandre Miller going for 33 plus rushing yards, and Rashid Shaheed going for 40 plus receiving yards. I think Tyreek Stevenson is going to get blown coverage on Rashid Shaheed in one of these plays, so I think he's good for at least one reception for a long range. Hopefully not a touchdown, but from a fantasy perspective, hopefully it is a touchdown. You always hate those. Regardless, on the other side of Chicago, I have Rome Odunze going for 61 plus receiving yards, Luther Burden going for 21 plus receiving yards, and Kyle Monangai going for 2 plus receiving yards. Surprised they put it that low. Carolina and the Jets, I got Rico Dowdy going for 63 plus rushing yards, Ted McMillan going for 54 plus receiving yards, Jatavion Sanders going for 19 plus receiving yards, and Chuba Hubbard going for 7 plus receiving yards. The Jet side, I got Breece Hall going for 67 plus rushing yards, and Mason Taylor going for 41 plus receiving yards. Philadelphia, Minnesota. On the Philly side, I got Devontae Smith going for 49 plus receiving yards, Dallas Goedert going for 40 plus receiving yards, and Saquon Barkley going for 76 plus rushing yards. And on the Minnesota side, I got Jordan Addison going for 43 plus receiving yards. The Las Vegas Kansas City game. On the Vegas side, I got Ashton Jeanty going for 58 plus rushing yards, Trey Tucker going for 44 plus receiving yards, and Ashton Jeanty going for 19 plus receiving yards. On the Kansas City side, I got Rashee Rice coming out with a bang, getting the 64 plus receiving yards, Travis Kelce getting a 38 plus receiving yards, and Xavier Worthy going for 47 plus receiving yards. I feel like since Patrick Mahomes is fully loaded, this is going to be one of his best games of the year, and he'll probably get over 300 yards. So if you want to add that too, you can. Patrick Mahomes over 300 plus passing yards. Indianapolis and Chargers. On the Indy side, I got Michael Pittman going for 51 receiving yards, Alec Pierce going for 37 plus receiving yards, and Daniel Jones going for 16 plus rushing yards. On the Chargers side, I got Orlando Gatson II, the tight end, going for 27 plus receiving yards, Kamani Vidal going for 15 plus receiving yards. On the Giants-Denver game, I don't have too much. I think this is going to be a defensive stance on both teams. I got Cam Scatterboo on the Giants side going for 18 plus receiving yards, and Cortland Sutton on the Denver side going for 57 plus receiving yards. Washington and Dallas. I wanted to put more because I feel like this is going to be, as it always is, more of a shootout. But right now I got Washington, Jalen Lane going for 23 plus receiving yards, and Jeremy McNichols going for 12 plus receiving yards. On the Dallas side, I got Jake Ferguson going for 37 plus receiving yards. The Green Bay Arizona game, I got Tucker Kraft going for 48 plus receiving yards, and Josh Jacobs going for 70 plus rushing yards. My top 5 this week is Tyjae Spears at 12 plus receiving yards, Mason Taylor at 41 plus receiving yards, Travis Kelce at 38 plus receiving yards, Michael Pittman at 51 plus receiving yards, and Jake Ferguson at 37 plus receiving yards for total points of 1,809. My spider consists of Jerry Jeudy going for 37 plus receiving yards, Kayshon Boutte going for 32 plus receiving yards, Rashid Shaheed going for 40 plus receiving yards, Breece Hall going for 67 plus rushing yards, Xavier Worthy going for 47 plus receiving yards, Cam Scatterboo going for 18 plus receiving yards, Jeremy McNichols going for 12 plus receiving yards, and Josh Jacobs going for 70 plus rushing yards for a total points of 14,289. And then on my crazy lineup, I got Van Jefferson going for 25 plus receiving yards, Keandre Miller going for 50 plus rushing yards, Roma Dunze going for 80 plus receiving yards, Rashid Shaheed going for 50 plus receiving yards, Breece Hall going for 80 plus rushing yards, Michael Pittman going for 65 plus receiving yards, and Josh Jacobs going for 80 plus rushing yards for a total points of 47,415. And then finally for my DK, I got 2 lineups for you. Got Patrick Mahomes, Saquon Barkley, Breece Hall, Rashee Rice, Kayshon Boutte, Rashid Shaheed, Travis Kelce, Quinshon Judkins, and Packers defense. And then another lineup, I have Dak Prescott, Josh Jacobs, Saquon Barkley, Michael Pittman, Rashid Shaheed, Elick Manor, Travis Kelce, Breece Hall, and Bears defense. Let me know if y'all have any questions or recommendations for our shows going forward. As you know, you'll see us on Tuesday again, and then just let us know if you need anything. This is DOB Dynasty doing our best, so let us know. Peace.